Hey, what's up, everybody? This video is for me trying to help my friend out, trying to do his. He's trying to, I guess, get his Huion tablet working right. Now, what I understand is he has a Huion GT. I think a Huion GT 220, which is like the big mama jama of them, the big one. But I'm going to show him how to get his tablet up working right. So let me get my stuff out. Hold on. So the first thing you want to do with your Huion tablet is probably get the drivers updated, and that's basically going to their site and just going here and just going to support. Or better yet, just go to downloads. That's even better. Go to downloads. Find your tablet you're using. I have a GT190, but I think my friend is using a GT220. You click on that, and it will automatically send you to where the driver is. Another good way to get the drivers or ask for help for your Huion is to go to their Facebook page. Once you get to their Facebook page, you can, I guess, like, you can actually send them a message and say, hey, my Huion is not working right, can you please help me out? And they will actually get back with you. I mean, they've done it many a times with my Huion was going off the deep end. But it's it's pretty good. I mean, it's they're pretty good at keeping up with keeping their drivers up to date. And you can always look on here for information about the latest drivers and everything along with the site now. I think the drivers on their site, like the static ones I showed you, the ones I showed you earlier, they might not be up to date. Those drivers are just to get you up and running, you know. So what I've learned that some of the drivers that they have don't work really good with Photoshop. So they came out with a driver, with an update driver, and I use it now, and it actually does work with Photoshop, and it works very good with Photoshop. But let's go on. I'll get to how good it works with Photoshop later. Off the bat, you will have to download the driver, install it. But before you install the driver, you need to do one thing. You need to go into your computer. You go to your computer, your local disk, go to users, go to no, my bad, rewind. You go to Windows, and then go to, I do believe, your system WOW64, and then type in Win WinTab. All right, type in WinTab, and what you need to do is find that file. Hold on. Let's see. Go up to open file location. And as you can see, you see a WinTab 34, a WinTab 35, and a WinTab 32. This right here is the Huion driver. And what you have to do is, if you have any DDL files labeled WinTab, rename them to something else. Don't delete them, just rename them to something that you'll know that it's the same file. So what you would do is, so these two at one time were Windows Tablet 30, Windows Tablet 34, and this was actually Windows Tablet 32 that I renamed to 34, and Windows Tab 35 that I renamed to, 32 that I renamed to 35. So, there wouldn't be no conflict with the files acting funky with each other. You know, that's something that I learned when I had my Bosto tablet. When you get these foreign tablets, if it ain't a Wacom tablet, which will work off the bat with your system, usually these tablets like the Wynova, Bosto, all of them will have very bad problems if you try to have two Windows tabs 32 files running side by side each other. It will just screw up your whole system, and that's why you just come in here, and before you install the Huion driver, just come in and rename these, and you can actually come back and put them back to where they was. So I have renamed. Another thing you have to do is uninstall your Wacom tablet drivers. If you do not uninstall your Wacom tablet driver, you're gonna have problems. Again, you're gonna have some real serious problems with your tablet. What else? What other problems I had with my Huion when I first got it? So these are just something that I've learned because I've had two different tablets. I had a Bosto tablet, which was the most horriblest tablet you could ever own because Bosto does not have customer service. They have very bad customer service. So after I got my Huion and got it up and working, first thing I did was opened up Sketchbook. Though I always tell people when you're using a tablet other than a Wacom product, I always say open up Sketchbook Pro or Manga Studio and try it out. Just try it out in either or. So let's go to File, New, document before closing. No, and just try the tablet out. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Where is? Okay, so after you have uninstalled your Wacom tablet drivers, and we named the Windows tablet to whatever, and installed the driver and everything for your Huion. What you want to do is you want to open up Sketchbook Pro, or if you got Manga Studio, I mean, just open it. Don't not open up Photoshop because Photoshop has issues working with these tablets. So you will probably want to use Sketchbook Pro first to test it out. So let's test this out. Yeah, it's working pretty good. No problems. No problem. Yeah, working great. Uh, so just use it. I mean, it's working fine. I mean, this is the way it always works. Then you go open up Photoshop and and you play with it in Photoshop, and it's working. This is working fine in Photoshop, but it didn't work fine in Photoshop, and I'll tell you why. It's because that the driver I downloaded from the site was not a good driver. It was a driver and it didn't give me what I needed so I can work inside of Photoshop. So what you have to do is you have to go to their I would say go to their Facebook page and then say, "Hey, listen, do you have a current driver of my blah 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 Huion because the one on the site is ain't working?" And tell them exactly what your problem is, and they will get back to you with it. So after you've done all that stuff, you probably want to let's go into calibration. Yes, calibration. So calibration should be done before you even start drawing. But I don't know, I jumped the gun. So calibration is basically you coming over here. If you have Windows, I don't know what it is for Mac, but coming over to this little tab right here. I got Windows 7. I don't know how it is on Windows 8, but I know how it works on Windows 7 because I have Windows 7. I put this little tab right here, and you see this little thing right here that says Pin Display. When I like put my cursor over it, just click on that twice, and this will pop up. Oh, you know what? I don't think you guys saw that. Hold up. Let me do this again. Let me just push cancel. And let me go over here and show you what I mean. Go over here, and where you see that little word called Pin Display, um, click on that. Click on it twice, and this will pop up. All right. And then it's going to ask you to do a pin pressure test or a pin display calibration. So hit this, and you get these dots. Now, every time, make sure you have your tablet like dead in front of you. So when you do the calibration, you'll be able to be like actually where you need to be. So let's do the calibration. So we hit this tab, we hit this tab, we hit this one, 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 and we hit this one, and we hit this one, And the tablet is the tablet is configured. So now you can draw to your heart's content now. So that's about it. That's how you calibrate it. And just believe me, if you follow what I said about how to change those window tablet driver files, those ones, even after you actually go to control panel and just uninstall a program, those DDL files are still going to be there. And the only way you'll be able to use your tablet is you have to go in and rename those DDL files. And that's like the biggest obstacle to when it comes to these tablets is that you have to go in there and manually go in there and rename that file so that new uh, tablet file can get in there and start working appropriately because there won't be no more conflict with the program. And make sure you actually, when you have problems, go to the Huion on Facebook and go to the actual site and leave messages on their boards or whatever, and they will get back with you really, really quick. Some people I heard that they get back to them by calling. They'll call you. They'll call you and ask you what the problem is. So other than that, that's all I have to say. I hope what I've said will help you all. Whoever got a Huion tablet. I mean, like I said, I think this tablet is the alternative to the Cintiq because it's just great. It's just great. It's easy to draw with, and I have no problems with it whatsoever. So I think that's all I got to say. So I'm out of here. This is One Gun, y'all.